How's it going, everybody? Driver53 here, and today we are going to be taking a look at the production facilities, and more specifically, we're going to be looking at the tailor shop. Now, we made an earlier video showing how to make your cloth to be able to bring over here to that, and I'm going to go ahead and link that up above. And I got to know, are you planning on using cotton or wool to make your clothes here using the production chains? Let me know down in the comments below. We're going to make some future videos showing off a lot of the different production chains. And if you want to stay up to date on those videos, consider hitting the subscribe button. And if you do, hit the notification bell too. I've got some data that I want to show you guys. But before we look at that, I need to show you how we're going to put a tailor shop here on your map. The first thing you're going to need to do is come down here to construction. And then you're going to want to go over to production. You're going to come down to factories. And then when you're down here at the bottom, it's going to be down here. It's going to say tailor shop. It's going to be $100,000. Once we have it, you can then rotate it with your L1 and R1. We're going to go ahead and place it right here. Here is your manage point where you're going to be able to get into your productions menu. This is going to be your inputs where you drop everything off at. And around over here, this is where you're going to be picking up all of your pallets. Now, there's one more really cool thing about this facility here. It's going to be this. If you walk up to here and you hit L3, it's going to be your wardrobe. You can come here at any time and change your clothes. You don't have to go through the menu. You can come right here to this facility. I think it's really cool that Giants added this feature here to the tailor shop. Once you own the tailor shop, you need to come over here to your production chains, come down to tailor shop. As you can see, the output we have is clothes. Over on the right-hand side, you can see our incoming materials is going to be fabric and the output is clothes. In the middle, you can see that our cycles per hour is 1 and our cost per hour is $10. Our recipe is going to be 90 units of fabric going in and 45 units of clothes coming out. Next, I'm going to show you a chart that's very similar to the ones that I've shown you for the other production chains videos that we've made. We're going to be doing all of them. And if you want the charts for your own reference for when you're playing the game, jump over into my Discord. The link is down below. We've got a channel there called FS22 Production Chains. I'm putting all of these charts in there, so it's all in one spot where you can go find it. So let's go ahead and take a look. As you can see, the first column here is going to be the factory, and it is the tailor shop. The second column is going to be your input, and that is going to be fabric. The third column is your input storage capacity. As you can see, it's going to be 32,000 liters. Next column here, this is going to be your recipe input. It's 90 liters of fabric at a time. Your output is going to be clothes, and your recipe output is going to be 45 liters of clothes. The next two columns you can see here are your input per day, which is 2,160 liters of fabric, and your production per day is only going to be 1,080 liters of clothes. The next column is cost per day, and that's going to cost you $240 if you keep this facility running an entire 24 hours. The next column here is your production per 12-day season. As you can see, it's 12,960, and we know that the output from the recipe is half of our input. It's going to be about 26,000 liters of product. And if you fill up your input storage capacity to a full 32,000 liters, you are not going to use all of that product in an entire year here of making clothes. The next column is going to be your max storing capacity. It's going to be 2,999 liters. This does not take into consideration the area where your pallets spawn at. And the last column here is your next factory. Unfortunately, nothing in base game is going to take these clothes. You are going to need to sell 100% of the items that you create. And as you can see, you're going to have 6 pallets that are going to be able to be stored outside of your facility, which is going to bring your total up to almost 9,000 liters because each one of these is 1,000 liters of fabric. Well, that's going to be everybody. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you would. If you want to keep up to date on all my future videos here for Farming Simulator 22 and production chains more specifically, consider hitting that subscribe button. And if you do, hit the notification bell too. Have a great day, night, evening, everybody. Until next time, this is Driver53 signing off.